Dímelo, Bo Dominican York, back at you, man. I couldn't stay away. I could not stay away. I was outside hanging out on the rear deck, and I kept catching whiffs of Narciso Rodriguez EDP that was coming off of the pit of my elbow, and the scent is different than what I expected from the rip, from the jumps that I smelled it. I put it on the tester. Uh, it was different from what I expected. It is a blue, but it is exactly what it says. It's a blue noir. It's a dark blue. And I'm seeing on Fragrantica, it says that woody is the major note, and I get that, and musky. Now, I had let it dry down. I've been a lot more responsible with my sprays after yesterday's fiasco where I oversprayed, actually the day before or yesterday, I oversprayed on the way to work in my bathroom. I didn't have the fan on. My wife said she was tasting it after I was gone in the bedroom and to our master bathroom. But uh, I hadn't done that in a long time. I hadn't done that in a very long time, and I was kind of testing something out, and I will not do that again. I'm going to be very respectful of these powerful fragrances that I am holding or using and experiencing. This is one that a lot of people say doesn't overpower, doesn't overbear, that you can wear year round. Right now, you can get this for under $60 most places in the 3.4 or 3.3 ounce. Uh, so this is a beautiful scent. It is blue, musky, powdery, aromatic, amber, earthy, all those things. And as I was sitting in the back and I was smoking a cigarette, so there were other scents and things that were uh, around. This guy kept wafting up. I kept getting wafts of this scent, and it was completely different than what I expected. It is blue, but it's a dark blue, exactly as, and I can't think of a better description. I was trying to think of what kind of a blue it is, but then I thought of the name and black, noir, just a dark blue mindset that makes it more versatile, I guess. That's really what makes it not just a summer freshie, even though you get summer freshie vibes from it. This is a beautiful presentation. On the back, does it say anything about the notes? Mysterious and magnetic amber notes, sensual musk, addictive wood, and then that translated again down there. For him, blue noir. Beautiful presentation. So today with this, after I showered, I did one behind the neck and one behind each ear. And I was smelling fantastic without overwhelming my nose. That's one reason I haven't been spraying my chest like I traditionally do, unless I spray one or two because I personally want to smell it. I'm hanging around myself, hanging around the house. I might still do that, but when I'm going out, I might not do it as much, so that way I can continue to smell it and see if it's actually lingering in the air more often than not. Hopefully I don't go nose blind to the scent. But going back to Blue Noir, after spraying it and after the dry down of about an hour, um, it was beautiful. And honestly, I wanted to get more sniffs of it myself. So instead of putting it on my chest, I put one on each armpit, an elbow pit. What I'm talking about. I put one on each elbow pit and continued about my business, walking around. Of course, I was smelling it more prominently again because I had just sprayed it again, and that dry down was happening. In about 35, 40 minutes in, I'm out back hanging out, and the crook of my arm is about a foot and a half, a foot away from me because my arm is hanging, on the on the whatever, on the armrest, and I keep getting wafts, and I don't know if it's the breeze blowing it, but I keep getting wafts of this beautiful scent and other parts of it that I hadn't smelled yet. And it really, and I guess the woody part really started, a muskier, woody part started to hit. And I really appreciated that scent, and it was intriguing. So this is definitely a great purchase if you're into blue scents that are a little deeper, woodier, woodier is definitely the word, and it said that on the Fragrantica website that woody would be a major note. Um, so this is it definitely has that earthy vibe as it describes as well. So this is definitely, to me, a great blind buy, even though I saw a lot of reviews and I had to pick between the Parfum, the EDP, and the Toilette because there are each, and then there's a Toilette Extreme or something like that that's supposed to be really nice. The bottle's very translucent but foggy. So there's a lot of choices out there. I decided to go with the EDP. Um, a lot of women or female reviewers had this highly praised and in their top 10 list. So definitely wanted to go with the EDP. Narciso Rodriguez Blue Noir for him. Uh, Beautiful scent. Thank you for hanging out with your Uncle Bo. And the last thing I wanted to share, this Sol Janeiro Bum Bum Cream, which I've seen for years. I have seen this for years, but I'd never, of course, I never wanted to spend, $50 on a cream. And I don't know if that's the price of this. Right now it's saying on sale for 85 bucks on their website. And I think it's the correct cream, even though the artwork is a little different. The name is the same, but the artwork's a little different. Mine has a little more characters designed on the bottle. But it says normally $109. Practically a 5-star review. I consider it a 5-star. It dries onto the skin beautifully and does not leave me greasy. I don't feel like I have to dry my hands afterward or wash my hands. If it, sometimes not with this one. This is another something that I'll use a lot of. That one I don't have to wash my hands. But if I'm using that vitamin, that cocoa butter, I didn't bring it in, but I'll show it another day. I have a very greasy cocoa butter concoction that's great, and it's great for massaging, but it leaves you very greasy and shiny. And even though I love it because it definitely soaks into my skin and leaves it feeling sumptuous, but then I have to use something to either dry my hands thoroughly or wash my hands of that greasiness. With this Sol Janeiro, I don't feel that, even though I can feel the sheen. There is a sheen, but it doesn't feel greasy or overly greasy. And I've not had any issues manipulating utensils, uh, not wiping my hands down after using Sol Janeiro. This is amazing stuff. I think it's worth the money, even though, again, I would normally buy this stuff that you can buy for 12, 13 bucks, cheaper, $5, smaller bottle. But this Brazilian Bum Bum, pretty nice. Brazilian Bum Bum. You might be able to find it, I guess, cheaper on eBay or Amazon or something from from the gray market or other sellers. But this stuff rocks. Thank you, wife. I asked her for a cream. I saw one on Sephora's website uh, that I wanted. She brought this home. Uh, Amazing stuff. I'm super happy. Oh, I haven't shown you. So what I'll do, I'll dab my fingers, and I do appreciate having a tub again and not a pump. Even though I always want a pump to make it easy to pump, and use. But dabbing my fingers and then spreading it across, I feel like I'm going to waste less, and I'm not going to have uh, any cream left in the uh, pump system once I've gotten to the bottom. With this, and it came with a scraper, which I left in our bathroom, but it does come with a scraper that you can scoop out or spread or whatever that is for. I don't see the need to use it yet, but I might use it when I'm down to the bottom of the barrel and I have to get out the last of the cream. But hopefully by then I'll have another one or a backup. But anyway, I made this video way too long. I wanted to definitely shout out again Narciso Rodriguez, Blue Noir, EDP, and Brazilian Bum Bum. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.